This is Unity Radio Online, uniting through music.
Yes, as I said, you're kicking it with your boy Drifty on the Drifty Show, Unity Radio Online. Time is 1:15, and you know what it is? It is Your Music Matters campaign featuring Lawrence Rowe. How you doing, man?
I'm very well, bro. How are you?
I'm alright, you know. I'm a bit hungry, as I keep saying. It's like every time someone comes on the show, I'm like, I'm hungry. But no, I'm alright. How you doing?
I'm cool, man. I'm just out here living, busy. You know how it goes. I'm hungry myself.
Oh God, tell me about it. So I know it's been a hectic diary for you. How's it been since starting this year, 2015?
It's been crazy. I've been in the studio non-stop since the beginning of the year. I'm working on a new project, so that's the reason why I'm so busy. I'm trying to just finish up as well my final few months of uni. So juggling that with music is like none other.
How does that feel to you, should I say, juggling education and your career at the same time?
I think it's a great challenge that I've actually had to obviously put up with for the past 3 years. So for me, it's something that I knew that, you know, I wanted to get my education down, but I also wanted to be doing music, and I've been able to do that and juggle it as best as I can. I wouldn't say I do it on 100 all the time with my organisation, but no, definitely it's been something that I've been able to do, and I'm blessed that I can be doing it almost on a full-time basis anyway.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I actually came out to watch your performance at the Hype HQ, in the Water Margin in the O2. How did that feel, man? You shut the place down. I'm not gonna shut the place down.
Thank you, bro. It was amazing. It was my first solo gig of the year. So for me, it was definitely an experience for me. It was definitely a special moment to be back on that stage, singing my own original material. But just wet my feet back in and just kind of give the people a little something for what's to come in the next coming months with Lawrence Rowe.
You did that.
Cheers, man.
So let's go way back to the point when you actually started making music. At what age did you actually start having an interest in music?
Oh, from when I was young. I almost want to say the cliche thing, you know, I was born into music almost. But no, I started singing at a very young age. I remember just singing in the church choir as a kid, you know, and then doing plays and musicals in primary school, and then going to secondary school. I think that was when I was like, nah, do you know what? This is what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. I won a talent show there at my secondary school, and I think that was just what set me off. And then I decided to go to the Brit School for Performing Arts and just take it even further. And then I started singing professionally, got my first professional job, being able to do music at the age of 17.
Wow.
And
I mean, a lot of 17-year-olds are either on the street or yeah, man.
Oh man, but you know what? For me, I think it was always the drive and the hunger and the passion in music. I always knew that I wanted to do it, and I wasn't going to let anyone or, you know, anything coming my way. I was very determined, and I still am to this day. You know, my work ethic is crazy. I feel like if you want to be in this industry, you've got to work overtime. You've got to put in the hours, out of hours times. You know what I mean? Yeah, you kind of got to just give that 100 best. So I've been singing all my life, pretty much, and I've been writing from such a very young age. So that's something that, you know, that I love, and I breathe and I sleep it all the time, man.
Wow, you couldn't have said that any better. He's a singer and a preacher too. But no, okay. So you said you went to the Brit School with the likes of. They actually produced the likes of Adele, Jessie J. How was that whole transition from ordinary school to a school such as that?
It was crazy. I had to grow up quick, bro.
I could imagine.
Grow up quick, man. It felt like, you know, I did my GCSEs. I left my old school when I was 14 in year 9, and I started there when I was in year 10. So I left at obviously a young age, right in the middle of, I don't know if they had them now, it was called SATs back in my day. You know, we had to do them in year 4, when we was 14 in year 9. Year 9 you had to do SATs again. And I think having to go to a new school and do GCSEs, something that's very new to me, and basically you only have obviously 2 years to do it in year 10 and year 11. It was crazy. And then you obviously have your core subject, which for me was music. You had to obviously devour that time into that course as well, which is a whole lot. And you know, it was like the working hours were different. I mean, the school hours are different. We were starting at like 8:30, 8:45, finishing at 4:15. What school finishes at like 4:15 on
I
a
know
regular?
my school finished at 3:10.
Right, do you know what I mean? So, but you know what? It was an experience that I would never forget.
Yeah,
man.
definitely, man.
To be able to walk through the same hallways as as you said, the likes of Adele and Jessie J, and you got Leona Lewis as well,
Yeah,
and so many other people, Bashi, and
many.
so many artists have come
Agro
from that
Santos,
school. There
everyone.
we go. You got Ella Air. There's so many people that I've walked through the hallways that that I was able to be in that environment and just to study, even just be around mutual friends. I've got so many friends in my year or who like just a few years above me that are doing so well in the music industry.
That's the good thing about it. Everyone in that school is that you all share the same passion.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what it was?
Same passion.
I feel like what makes the school so great is the fact that you're around like-minded people. You're around people that are hungry for it. And I feel like that was almost like a slight disadvantage I found when going to uni, because there was like so many people. Obviously your course has so many more students than in a regular class of like, I don't know, like 30 or 40 you're going to. My course I think has 60 or something. So, to get the same hunger from the same drive from those people, I did struggle to find, my the people that I would connect with. But my journey has been amazing. I've met some really great people, really great talented musicians, producers, songwriters, singers that I now am collaborating and working with for my next project.
Wow, before we get into your next project, actually, we want to go back to 2030 when you released your first debut album, 19 Expressions, Volume 1. Tell us a bit about that.
That was my first EP I ever recorded, and I had the opportunity to go back to the Brit School and record part of it there. Yeah, we've got it's an amazing recording studio there. So I was able to go back there. You're
making me all jealous now, and I want to go there.
Do you know what? It is a wonderful opportunity. Do you know, for me, my experience was amazing. For someone else, it might be different. It's definitely how you obviously take from it. Do you know what I mean? But it was something that I thought, I want to record something, and to be able to record that at the age of 19, between being 19 and 20, was absolutely amazing, bro, man. Absolutely amazing. I did it all by myself. I'm not managed by anyone. I haven't got any support financially. So I funded the whole project. I found all the musicians. I wanted it to be a live project because I'm a very much so a live musician. I love live instrumentation. I love live vocals. I definitely wanted to, give that example on my first musical project. So my EP represents that, man. I got into the studio. I wrote a few songs within that year, but also a few songs that I wrote like a couple of years before that, just so I can just tell a bit about my story. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And kind of want it to be a great representation of who I am as an artist. And back then, that's where I was, and right now I'm so excited to where I'm actually going. So yeah, it's the first project out, 19 Expressions, available now on iTunes. So yeah, you definitely got to go and get that.
That's amazing, man. What we want to know is, how do you get the concept behind each track? Like, what elements do you go through to actually think, okay, I'm gonna write a song about, I don't know, love today? I don't know. Like,
do you know what? I'll probably say, each story kind of, each song on the EP tells its own story. Yeah. There's definitely different concepts, and I tap into talking about living your life, and like letting your dreams be your dreams and letting no one kind of take over that. And then I just kind of and then I go on to talk about music just being my ultimate passion, my ultimate love. Almost that's my baby. There's nothing else that makes me feel the way I do. And then yeah, I go on and touch on a bit about love. Touch on about how a relationship can be for a young Mo like myself. Do you know what I mean? And it was just definitely a breath of fresh air for me. I think my EP, it was definitely something. I look back now and I'm like, okay, Lawrence, you are slightly older now, and I'm like, I don't know if I would. I don't know. It's almost like I have to sing the songs now a different way now, how I would now, because I'm like, okay, back then I was very young, and obviously I can tell in certain places. But do you know what's so powerful is that when you can write something that still has such a strong message and still has such a strong feeling today when you get on stage. Every time you perform that, it's like no other. There you go. It's like no other, man.
So talking about your music, we're actually going to get into one of your songs.
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce it first to the people?
The first song is entitled Free Your Mind.
This is the song you actually performed at the event as well.
Yes, it is.
You know what? I'm going to let the music do the talking for itself. Lawrence, Rowe, Free Your Mind. Let's get it.
Unity Radio Online presents Your Music Matters.
Lawrence Rowe right there with Free Your Mind. You know what? Tell them about this track. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
Do you know what? Yeah, when I wrote Free Your Mind, all the songs I wrote all by myself.
Yeah.
And went to some amazing talented producers and musicians on it as well. But this song Free Your Mind, you know, it just talks about, you know, the chorus just simply says it, you know, be free in all that you do, be free in life. You know, let your light, whatever that is, whatever your thing is, whatever your passion is, let that just shine out. Let the world be able to see it. Let all your fans be able to see it. Let all your people be able to see it. Wherever you go in life, you know, even if it's just like not even necessarily music related, you could be in the corporate world of work. Do you know what I mean? Just always just having that joyous smile on your face and knowing that, you know, you ain't got to let your past determine your future. You ain't got to let, you know, any bad negativity, you know, determine how you get through life. You know, it's just all about just being positive at the end of the day, man, and just being free in who you are.
I'm so silent right now because, you know, when an artist comes on your show, obviously, well, yeah, I'm directing this to the listeners at home. When an artist comes on your show and actually gives you a message in the concept behind the track and stuff like that, and it makes you realize, yeah, like a lot of people think artists have an easy job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can just get up, sing a song, do a video to it, perform live.
Well,
it's not easy.
It's
actually not easy. So I just want to say congratulations on that track.
Thank you so much, man.
It actually speaks to a lot of people. Free your mind for real. So talking about your music, how would you describe your sound for people who have not heard your music before?
I call it, the first EP, especially replicates acoustic soul.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a soul singer at heart. You know, and you know, I'm not gonna get away from my soulful tone. You know, my R&B grooves that I have in my vocal style and ability, and actually from my my home roots within gospel. But you know what it is? It's just I find that on the EP you're gonna hear, you know, some full band tracks, and then you're gonna hear, you know, some broken down stripped back as you just heard on Through Your Mind. You know, just you know, you just got the vocals, you just got the guitar, you know, and that's it. So yeah, it's a nice way. It's a nice different wide ranges of sounds, and different stories being told on the EP.
Wow, man, Lawrence Rowe right here on Uni Radio Line, the Drifty Show. So tell us a bit about collaborations in the pipeline. What can we expect from you 2015 or on new projects you're currently working on?
You can definitely expect visuals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I haven't released a music video as yet. So I'm so excited.
You need to jump on board, bro.
I'm just, you know, if you know anybody that was help a brother out, like let me know. But nah, I'm working on that. You know, I mean, I've been talking to quite a few videographers. But you know what it is as well. It's not just about finding anybody just to come and shoot a video. Yeah, pay them a couple, you know, few £100 or whatever. You know, it can you know, range from a different amounts of prices. But you know what it is? It's about finding someone that understands, you know, what your song is, what the concept is, what is the story being told right here in this moment, and letting that being executed well. You know what I mean? Finding a creative director that can, you know, bring out something out of you which you never thought that you could do as an artist. You know what I mean? Like you're great at music, you're great at writing, but sometimes you need someone that can just elevate your vision to another level. Do you know what I mean?
You might not see what they saw.
There you go. You know, and it's about finding a producer as well that can also produce such a great video. But
definitely,
I can say it is coming. The filming is on its way.
Wait on it.
You know, the filming is definitely on its way. You know what I mean? I've sat down with quite a few people now, so I'm just trying to just get in shape now for the video, to be fair. I
better get off that junk food.
mate.
Get off that junk food.
I'm not even on the junk food. I just love food, bro, man. That's just literally it. I eat everything and anything. And I realised after Christmas, I was like, yeah, it's about back in the gym now, Laurie. You know, you got to get back in there. So yeah, I'm excited to start shooting within the next few weeks, within March.
Go for it, man. Go for it. So, any collaborations? Like, what? No, a question I would want to ask you: if you had the chance to collaborate with any artist out there, UK wise, American wise, dead or still alive, name 3. I want
Are you
to.
gonna say name 3?
Because
Dead or alive?
Because do you know why? Because a lot of people would name a shopping list, and to be honest, they'll be like, I want to work with this, that person. Actually, yeah, name 3 and why. I want to see why.
All right, let me name one legend himself. If I ever got to just be in the studio with him, it would have to be number 1, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Michael Jackson. Actually.
No, I'm gonna go to Stevie for this one, because I saw Stevie for the first time last year at Montreux Jazz Festival out in Switzerland, and I had the privilege to perform at the same festival whilst I was touring with Damon Albarn.
Oh,
so yeah, I was out on a European tour with Damon and got to see Stevie Wonder live. And do you know what? That man is a legend in himself. I saw a Grammys tribute that they did for him last week. I don't know if you've seen it yet. And you know, he had so many artists from Beyonce, India Arie.
Yeah.
You know, Ed Sheeran was on it himself. And I was like, this legend himself has songs for days, man. He's got hit after hit. And you know what it is? It's just his musicality is just amazing. I just thought, you know what, just to have him on my project will be absolutely amazing. The second person, this is so hard. How are you gonna say 3?
I mean, if you can't find 3, you should be able to find 3.
I would love to work with Mr. John Legend. I've been a fan of him for years. Since I was a kid, I think what really, you know, set off my music career was when I won my talent show in my secondary school before I left to go Brit, and the song I sang was Ordinary People by John Legend. So that song really does stick close to my heart, because I'm like, you know, for anyone that can write a song that I think, you know, almost had a definitely an impartation on my career right at that pivotal moment in my life. I definitely, you know, love to work with John. You know, his ability to write is just crazy, man. And I got the opportunity to be a part of the Selma movie premiere that took place in London in Mayfair. So I was able to be a part of that event and perform as a part of the house band for that. So that was incredible. So I got to, you know, rub the shoulders with the actors that was in that amazing movie that obviously is doing so well. And, you know, last night they won an Oscar for the same. I was
just about to say, maybe you could be on the remix of Glory and win an Oscar too.
Well, maybe one day. And I think the third person, someone in the UK, I think there's so many people I'm listening to in the UK right now. I'm listening to James Bay, I'm listening to Sam Henshaw, my dude. You know, there's so many artists, Shaka as well.
Shaka's
but
dope.
You know, all 3 of them. I'm gonna just say all those 3 artists I just put in that small sentence. I would love to work with them all, man.
Okay, fair enough. I hear you. Don't stop your grind now.
Not at
all.
all.
So, what advice could you give to other people, young people coming up in the same industry that you're embarking on?
What advice can I give?
I mean, some need a lot of
advice. Do you know what it is? Be hungry for what you want to do. Have determination, have the mindset to never limit yourself. I would say, and you've got to have passion, man. You've got to believe in what you want to do. You've got to believe in your gift. You've got to believe in what is it that you want to do for the rest of your life. What is it that makes you happy? You know, surround yourself with the right people. Do not surround yourself with people that are going to, you know, talk negativity around you, that are going to bring you down, that are not going to encourage you, that are not going to, you know, feed into what you do. Be around people that are going to lift you up, that are going to, you know, inspire you, that are going to want to push you, and even be able to just give you constructive criticism. You know, I think that I'm a living testimony in itself. Like, I have done so much. I've been blessed, bro. Like, literally, I look back at my CV and I'm like, yo, especially like my musical, like all the stuff I've done, all the artists I've worked with, it's been crazy at such a young age. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like you can never. There's the word you know, can't doesn't even exist in my vocabulary in my vocab. You've literally just gotta, you know, just be determined, man, and know that you're gonna be told no. Know that you're gonna be knocked down. Know that, you know, someone's gonna try and knock you down and, you know, not help you back up, but you will get back up. Do you know what I mean? If you've got the strength and the determination just to keep on going, you're gonna get there. You are literally gonna get there. And don't compare your journey to someone else's journey. Your journey is different. Your journey is different to mine. Do you know what I mean? Stay in your lane. Know what works for you and run in your lane. Don't even focus on anybody else. Don't focus on your friend that's doing, better in your eyes, quote unquote, if you think so. You know what I mean? Like, my journey is going to be different to yours. Do you know what I mean? My career path is different to yours. So I feel like, just have the drive and the passion, and don't let no one tell you no. Don't take up the first deal and opportunity, from someone that might just, sell you dreams. Like, definitely know the business as well. Understand the business, understand contracts, understand law, understand, your rights as a musician. Do you know what I mean? Sign up to Musicians Union. Know what they can do for you. Do you know what I mean? Sign up to PRS, PPO. Get, study the industry that you're trying to be in. Do you know what I mean? Study the music business that you're trying to be in. It's so easy for us to be fickle and not want to have a clue about it. Just be like, oh yeah, I just want to sing. I just
sign
want
that dotted line.
And then you could be signing your life away, man. Do you know what I mean? Definitely be clued up on the industry. And know that it's not all glam. It's not all roses. Not everyone in there is nice. People are going to try and rip you off. People are going to try and do you bad. But you know what? Your music will overpower that. Your shine will overpower that. You know what I mean? People that are around you, the right people around you, it's so key, bro, to have the right people around you. Like, I can't even, say it enough. Like, people that are not going to, almost invest in what you do, or understand your dream, or be for your dream, or support you, and they're all about themselves, all the egos. Yeah, let them go, man. Be humble. Do you know what I mean? Be humble and let your work just talk for itself. You ain't got to be on show all the time. Do you know what I mean? Almost like trying to be cocky with it. Nah, let that go, because your music will just do the talking, man. It's powerful in itself, man.
Words of wisdom right here on the Drifty Show.
Talking to myself.
Talking about something, as you said, let the music do its talking itself. So would you like to go ahead and introduce your second song you're going to play for us?
The second song I'm going to play for you is Breathe. I didn't want to say much about it. I kind of had to pause for a minute just because this song means so much to me. But yeah, man, rock out at home for this one. And yeah, enjoy it, man.
Let's get it.
Your Music Matters featured act.
Hey, Lawrence, well, you shut it down. You know what, yeah, what's so inspiring, I will actually say, is that when you hear artists' music and you can infer from their songs that they mean what they're singing. Does that make sense when I say that? As in, not a lot of artists do that. And you are actually one of them that I've heard and thought, you know what, you sing from your heart.
Oh, respect, man.
You actually sing from your heart. So I
you
just
got
want to
man.
say, yeah, for real. Tell us a bit about that. Breathe. What we breathing for?
Do you know what? Yeah, like Breathe. You can kind of make it your own interpretation. You can just be wanting to just be able to just be free from anything that might just be bringing you down. Do you know what I mean? Just, there's nothing. We need breath just to get through life. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you're yearning and you're longing for love, and that's not something that no one can give you apart from that one special thing or person. Do you know what I mean? And in that you're able to breathe. In that you're able to live. In that you're able to just go on for the next day. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be, as I say in the bridge, like, you don't want to be trapped in a bubble where you feel like you're so claustrophobic in yourself or in a relationship that it doesn't allow you to breathe. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't allow you to actually, live and just, enjoy every moment of life. And that's literally what, Breathe kind of stands for. You said something. He was like, I sing from my heart. I feel like any artist, whether you're a rapper, singer, spoken word, whatever it may be, you've got to believe what you're saying. You know what I mean? You can't spit bars that you don't know or understand about.
I know. Do you know how many people I've heard rapping about the life that they don't live?
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it makes you look like a punk. Yeah, really, like, that's the reality of it. Like,
for real.
you've got to you've got to mean and understand what you sing. You can't sing about what you don't know about. And for me, that's why, you know what I mean? I sing from my heart. I sing from my soul. Every lyric I mean, I want the audience able to understand it and just to get it and follow me on the journey with it. Do you know what I mean? And then take it their own way, and then, you know, let them do whatever they want to do with it afterwards. That's literally it, man.
Alright then, so let the fans know where they can follow you on your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, you know, do all your social networks, because I know every social networks is just taking over the world right now.
It is. definitely hit me up on Twitter at Lawrence, that's LAWRENCE _ Rowe, ROWE, and hit me up on Instagram, Lawrence Rowe, all one word, all lowercase, and hit me up on YouTube, Facebook and SoundCloud and Bandcamp, which is Lawrence Rowe Sings. Everything else you can find me on social media, as I said, on all those sites that I've just given you. Type that in and hit me up. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I would love for you to follow my journey and follow what I'm doing.
Let's get him, but before we let you go as well, I like to play this game on my show for my Your Music Matters campaign artists called Snug, Marry and Abort.
Oh, God.
You ready for everyone says the same thing before I start.
Alright, let's go.
You ready? So I'm basically gonna list we're gonna list female celebrities, 3 of them, and you get to choose which one you'll snug, marry, or abort. You up for it?
Alright, let's go.
Let's go. First, to start off with, you know what? I'm just gonna do this again. Destiny Charles. Beyonce, Michelle Williams, or Kelly Rowland?
So what about like the original members now? Like they're not getting a bring in now.
Nah.
Ah!
Nah. That's it. Sorry, Latoya Luckett, but yeah, not. You might be in the next round.
Latavia, no, is that okay? Snug, marry, or abort.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I'll snug Beyonce. I love B though. I'll snug Beyonce. I'll marry Kelly. And I'll have to abort Michelle. I'm so sorry.
I was just gonna say she has to get the ball anyway.
Oh, wow! It's not everyday shade, bro. Like
compared to Beyonce and Michelle.
But I feel like one
Kelly
day she might drop an opportunity and be like, "Can I work with you?" What are you gonna say then? Like you just darted her out on radio.
Listen, this is the Drifty Show where anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Michelle Williams, shout out Michelle Williams, holding it down over there in America. Next, I would say, let's say, I don't know, Keisha Cole, Janae Aiko, and her sister Mila J.
Janae, I've got to marry, man. I've got to marry.
Yeah. That's a tough one, actually. I don't know why I asked that one.
Yeah. Keisha, I think I'm gonna have to abort, you know.
Pardon?
Keisha Cole. I'm so sorry. Do you know what it is, bro?
Take your headphones
I
off.
feel like she's a bit ratchet sometimes for me, and no, but you know what? I do love how she is with her kids. No, I'm sorry. Do you know, I'm holding it down. I'm aborting her, and I'm marrying the sister.
Keisha Cole, he didn't mean that, but you know what?
I love you, Keisha. I still love you.
All right, Megan Fox, Ciara, and I don't know, Eva Longoria.
Say it again.
Megan Fox, Ciara, or Eva Longoria. That's actually a tough one. Now thinking of it. Oh.
Eva. I'll snug.
Be careful what you say with the other two.
Megan and
Ciara, with her goodies. It's my goodies.
I marry Ciara.
Okay.
Nah, I won't marry her, you know. I'm gonna have to abort.
Fair enough, you said it.
Yeah,
and so Eva Longoria you will marry.
No, do you know what?
Megan Fox.
We won. I'll marry Eva. I'm gonna snug Ciara and abort.
Bye, Megan Fox.
I feel like it's not every day you give me hard choices, bro. Like,
I know, I'm gonna give you a real easy one this time.
Alright, go for it.
Well, actually, in some eyes, I would say Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Talisa.
Oh, Jesus.
And Jennifer Hudson.
Alright, that's a weird category. Okay.
I know it is.
Alright.
You're lucky I didn't say Jennifer Hudson when she first came off American Idol.
Why? No, but why? I feel like it's not everyday shade. Like, shout out to Jen. Jen,
Of course,
if
come
you're
on
ever
now.
gonna be listening,
Come on now.
you know what I mean? Like, you are looking mighty fine on your Instagram. I do follow you. Just saying. Yeah, I do understand what you mean, though. American.
Nothing but love.
But you know what? Let's not even kill it because Simon Cowell's now laughing because she's bigger than
I know.
whatever you thought you know she was gonna be.
Her pocket's long.
All right, cool. Do you know what? I'm gonna marry Jen, man. I'm gonna get a little kiss here for Taylor and Talisa. Bye, Felicia.
Oh God! Oh, I'm so sorry,
shade.
so you'll probably be the one actually listening.
Nah, but you know, I still, you know, power to Talisa.
Of course. Okay, and last but not least, I would say Christine Milian. Who? Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Did I say Jennifer? Yeah, the girl who played Hunger Games. She's also in American Hustle.
Oh yeah, yes.
She's doing big for herself now, actually.
Yeah, she's doing big for herself. But yeah, calm. Yeah, I'm sorry, Angelina. You're gonna get a kiss off of me. You're gonna get a snog. And Christina, wifey. Call me 078 460. You understand how to put on there.
Is she
Sexy
actually
boy
not going out
sensei.
with Lil Wayne now? Apparently, allegedly, I think. But you know, that's not my business. Kermit the Frog. But anyway, Lawrence, Rowe, thank you so much for coming in on the Gypsy
Thank
Show.
you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. Just keep doing your thing, and I hope your new album EP goes the way you want.
Watch out, guys. It's going to be explosive. It's going to be a different sound. You're not going to be able to actually contain your whole presence and being. Like, when you hear it, I can honestly say that. I'm definitely excited about this project. So be on the lookout for Lawrence Rowe.
Let's get it.
Yo guys, it's your boy Lawrence Rowe. I'm down at Unity Radio Online. Watch out for my interview with Chifty. Watch out for what I'm doing next. Listen out and support the movement. Peace.
This is Unity Radio Online, uniting through music.